right. Hello, hello, and good morning, everybody. How we doing out there? Thank you for joining me. As always, it's nice to see you. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Clinic, compound concentrates of coffee. We are here. We are up. We're on the air. How are you doing out there? Hopefully you've had a good start to your day. Nice. YouTubers, you're up and running over here. What's happening there, buds? What's going on there, Max? Here we go. Facebookers, I am getting your chat separate, opened up over here. You know how it is. I see people over there already. Good morning, Randy. What's happening? How are we doing today? What's the good word? Thanks for joining us on Facebook. Captions are auto-generated. Yes, we are alive. We are up. We are here. All right. That's strange. What captions? That's weird. I just opened up the Facebook broadcast over here, and I see a little thing on the bottom. It says, captions are auto-generated. All right. Living the dream, huh? Absolutely. Always living the dream. So I'm wondering, Facebook have closed captions now? Do you see closed captions on your screen, Facebooker? Dawn, how are you, my friend? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Kendall. How you doing? What is up, Chalice? Thanks for joining us, buddy. Nice to see you over there in Facebook land. What is the good word? You're not seeing them, huh? See, that's weird. I mean, it says it's auto-generated captions, so I don't... Huh. Such a killer fucking track, man, from Austin Woodward and Shane Roberts. That is BioTrek. Again, our theme song, and I'm going to be doing that interview with Austin. Was talking back and forth again with him some more. Dropped him a message today. I have some other things coming your way. Let us do a little maggot excuses. I know it's been taking time to get the interview up. Definitely worth the wait. Looking forward to talking to him live. Yeah, I don't know, Randy. I guess people are going to have to look to find out because it says that it is auto-generating captions, so... Ooh, platinum cake. Now that sounds good. It's funny you mentioned cake because I'm token on wedding cake. when I muted the audio over here, it says captions are auto-generated, but I'm still not seeing captions. So I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. Old school and listen. Nice. My day is great. I can't complain. Again, I truly try to live it. I'm human, so sometimes things happen. However, if I can open my eyes, I'm breathing, I can get out of bed. Those are three great ways in which my day should be going forward. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing no captions over there. That's really weird. Again, I see the setting for captions auto-generated on or off. Quality, more video settings, or of course, if there's issues. Continue watching while you use Facebook, which is, I love that option now. People do know about that, right? Just in case you don't. On the Facebook side, if you click the little white gear where it says HD, lower right corner of the screen, you get those options that I just mentioned. One of them is right in there, you see a button. It says continue watching while you use Facebook. So you can be doing stuff on your wall, and there's a little videos like over here, I believe it is. Ooh, I would say you're doing all right. GMO crossed with Rose, Pink Nebula, Beach Wedding. Fancy. Good morning, Linda. How are you? Thanks for joining us on Facebook. Now, let me jump over here. Jump down. Where is it? Where is it? Let me just go to this. Golden Braid Productions coming up. We have stuff from them in hip-hop and electronic, ambient, rock, cinematic, pop. Oh, yeah, rock again. So, this tune's called Justified. Golden Braid Productions.
What did it say? Nothing.
I mean, people are interacting with me, so I would think, but just want to make sure. Audio and video good for everybody? Good over there? Thank you, Facebookers.
What did it say? Nothing. What did it say? Nothing.
There we go. That tune right there, Justified, is the name of it. It comes from Golden Braid Productions. Now, Golden Braid Productions, another in the line of projects Austin Woodward and Zach Ledbetter have going on. Yeah, Austin Woodward, Zach Ledbetter. Hip hop. Now, here's electronic. This is called Castor. Good morning, Christopher. How are you, Fred? Nice to see you in Facebook land. Good morning, Bud Rich. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us in YouTube land. There we go. Hey, Chody. Well, yeah, you know what? Right now, you're absolutely correct. It is a little jammed up here. The Dragons are going to be off of here pretty soon. The coffee canister will be off to one side because I have a match for this one, but it's in white, which will be coming in, and they're going to go here. Sitting right here in the middle is going to be all nice and nice where our new mixing board goes. The double for this microphone and everything that you see will be over here. It'll be spread out nice. It'll be back to the way I like it. But, you know, got to make do with what you have to make do with. Again, thank you for being here with me, everybody. I do appreciate it. What you heard there, Justified, Golden Braid Productions, Castor, Golden Braid Productions. Now, I'm going to do a tune. It's called Foxglove. It's at an ambient from the same one. I do have a bigger boom mic, actually. I have like 4 different styles of boom mic. Yeah, things are going to be changed around. Yeah, at one point I had the regular mixing board, my nice digital board up here. Our console was all set up. It was a lot it was a lot different. But downsizing to this nice little 8-channel brand new board. It's all I need in here. Red Ring of Fire. I have Walking on Fire. No, I'm sorry, I don't have that particular track actually. Now, I'll try. Let's try the Walking on Fire. I've never played the track before. It is out of the Indian selection. We'll see. See what we have here. Bit crackly on YouTube? Let me check it out, YouTube. I'll let you know. Anybody else in YouTube experiencing audio issues? Let me double check on stuff on my end. I mean, I hear myself, but doesn't mean anything. Awesome. There you go. I'm glad it's what you were looking for. Fantastic. I'm glad Facebook's working out well. Gotta love the way I touch the battery, huh? One second, everybody. There we go. This over here. Plug you back in over here. All right, how's that, YouTube? Is that any better? Okay, yep, I'm going to play some more right now. Again, that was called Walking on Fire. It was out of the Indian category. I'm going to have more coming up. Absolutely. We have plenty of stuff in store. Thank you for being here on this SunDaze edition. It's April 19th. April 19th, 2020. Tomorrow, our special day, eh? I will be broadcasting. I'll have a camera going on. We'll be doing some stuff, of course. Let me try. Here we go. Easy Bunny, Jenna Bell. Yeah, see, it seems to sound good to me. I mean, it could be the battery, quite frankly, as we know, because I'm not running a mixing board right now. It could be the battery over there for the mic, you know, running our power for the mic. It needs phantom power, and right now it's plugged into the system that runs off a 9-volt battery. It did have a wall plug to it, but unfortunately the wall plug got pinched in a door over here. People weren't paying attention, and they screwed up the plug, so I had to get a new one. Still crackling, huh? That's weird. All right, hold on.
Well, greetings and salutations out there, peoples. I see there is a minor glitchy glue somewhere. Click, click, clackety clack. Clickety, clickety, poop. Ow! Damn it, dog. I'm gonna put socks on them little claws of yours. I ain't even playing. You know those claws. How you doing, Sticky Butts? Oh, you know, every one of my days is a thrilling adventure. But, you know, we'll get there. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Are you guys still hearing a glitchity clatch? Or did anything clear up?
It could be.
Only happens with music.
Well, let's try playing music since music stopped before I.
Alright, I'll throw another song on. How about, Real One?
This is it. You wanted to hear a song. Play a song you like, Plaid Pants and Parallel.
Boy, I know you like it. I can see the way you look at me, acting like you want it. But baby, I don't fall so easily. Treat me like I'm special.
Judy, you said fine here. Is it fine now that the music is on, or did it come back with the music?
Take you where you wanna go. But first you gotta show me, baby. You can treat my body right, how I like. Do me right, can you treat my body right, how I like. Do me right, if you wanna be the one.
Sticky Bud says he hears a crackle with the music.
Give me everything I want, and baby I may take.
A couple more things that people are just going to have to deal with. Nothing is going to change. So all of a sudden we have this. Yeah, no, Facebook has its own feed, its own likes, it's everything.
Give us a moment, darlings.
How's that?
Any change there?
Well, I mean, if it's crackling and popping, I do need to fix it. I can't leave it that way.
And you're special enough to fix it for.
Remember, you all are the reason we did this. Well, I mean, anybody else out there? Honestly, at YouTube, who else is hearing it too? Okay, all right. Well, then, see, all right. At least I know it is a centralized issue. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if, honestly, if it's just I need to get a new battery. Legit, that microphone right now is only fed off a battery. It's supposed to be fed through a mixing board, which is constant straight power. If that battery starts dying, I remember the last time I had my condenser over here, it drained the battery out like halfway through the show, and people said they started hearing a clicking sound.
Possibly.
So I'm gonna go run to the store. I'm gonna go buy up a pack of batteries. So I'll be back, everybody. I mean,
I'm gonna start JC's Power anyways. I said it's with the music,
That's
so.
what I'm saying. I'm gonna run to the store now. You're out here, you're doing your thing. Yeah, just perfect. Because like I said last week, you had that here and you missed a whole bunch of people talking.
No, it wasn't that I missed it. The thing didn't scroll. The thing was stuck up there. The arrow was down there. That's what happened.
All right, well, I'll be back, everyone.
Hello, Don. How are you today? Like I was just saying, since it is that time, we'll start JC's Power Hour. The big guy will run out, grab batteries. By the time he comes back on, everything is going to be hunky and or dory. You like that one, huh? Nah, Sticky Buds, you didn't do it. But that's adorable, though. Glad you're doing well. And again, once again, here again, it is Sunday. It is JC's Power Hour. My normal show, for those who do not know that, I love to talk sports and all that fun stuff. And unfortunately, with all that is going on in the world, we don't have too much sports to talk about. I will talk about what I can. I'll talk about what's going on in the world, so long as it's not politics or religion. I'll chit-chat with anything you want. Have you seen a good movie? Are you looking for a movie recommendation? Are you looking for a TV show? Do you want a new game to play? Talk to me. We could talk. Yeah, I know. It's, well, I believe I mentioned it last week, but the one thing we can talk about as far as sports go is things are being rescheduled. There are plans. There are plans to plan. How do you like that? I mean, this is kind of the state we're in. We're planning to plan to have schedule to do this. The NFL said they're going to release the NFL schedule May 9th, I believe they said. Hang on, let me double check the date. I believe they said May 9th. Yeah, that's a Saturday. So we're hoping that things are going to get back to normal. The NHL, depending on when people start to get the green light to go ahead and do things, they want to try to get in a I don't want to say modified, so much as a lesser, a season with less games to get something in for this year. And again, it's going to depend on when it could start, when they could get people going. Unfortunately, there's also talk of some of the games may do what the WWE is doing right now, and some of the games may play with no audience, just on TV and whatnot. And I love the fact that they're trying. I love the fact that they will not go quietly into that good night. I love all that. I do. And obviously, this is a situation that we haven't been in recent years. So, we have to deal with it in the best way that we can. But God, do I want football back. Do I want sports back. And I want to go to games, and I want to be able to go, not tomorrow, but next Monday. There was supposed to be a WWE event up at one of the casinos near us, and I would have been all over that shit. It would have been a Monday Night Raw. I would have actually taken a Monday off, and I take very few Mondays off at work. Mondays are heavy days. I don't like leaving it to anybody else, because anytime I leave my job to anybody else, it just completely goes to shit. In a way, I've been binge watching, because I do go back and I look at the old games and stuff like that, and some of the clips, and all that fun stuff. And I really enjoy it. What is he doing? Boy. But yeah. Like I told you guys, we went to our first live football. Well, good morning, JC, who's the Red Sox fan. Ew! It's Bizarro, JC. The complete opposite. Yeah, by this time of the year, we're supposed to be already having, Yankees, Red Sox evilness. We haven't had any of it yet. Oh well. Again, we will get there. There's still there's still time to salvage a shortened baseball schedule. Yeah, you see, you're the complete polar opposite of me. You like the Red Sox, I like the Yankees. You like the Cowboys, I like the Steelers. You're like complete polar opposite. But one of the things that worries me, and I'm sure most of you have seen it in the news. What do you mean? What do you mean? They tape every other show? Most of the show, if you're talking about the WWE, their shows now are live. They used to tape one. They used to tape SmackDown. They used to tape SmackDown and like on a Tuesday and play it on Friday, but now they do both live. So I don't know. I don't know if they did it live because it was easier for them, or just because the appeal of the live audience and showing it live. I like the Mets as far as I like it when there's a Subway Series. Yankees Mets. That's a real New York flavor right there. And of course, it takes all kinds. I mean, if there weren't the Red Sox and the Cowboys, who would the Steelers and the Yankees play? I mean, we have to have others. Yeah, I think when they changed the format to all live shows, I think they were trying to keep up or raise the bar with other companies. The WWE tries to stay ahead of everybody. Speaking of the WWE, as far as things that have gone on this week, there have been some uh, major talent cutbacks. Um, I can't say that it's completely surprising because they're certainly losing money right now, hand over fist, because they normally have a minimum of 2 shows a week, and 2 shows that are live being Raw and SmackDown. They had to issue refunds for WrestleMania because obviously the people couldn't go and watch. Between losing the revenue from the pay-per-view, losing the revenue from Raw and SmackDown, losing revenue from, they do what we'll call minor house shows, during the week, which are, basically, live practice. They're not part of the quote-unquote storyline per se, but, they'll keep, the storyline going for the most part. and they haven't been able to do any of these. So, I mean, you think about 4 or 5 shows a week, plus NXT can't do theirs. You know, they're losing a lot of money. That's all their revenue. So, they from a business angle, you have to look at it. It looks really drastic, but from a business standpoint, at this point, they have to. I would like to think that some of the more talented guys uh, may be brought back once everything picks up. I mean, this is it sucks. I mean, it's not just local small businesses that are losing money, and unfortunately, I know a lot of them that are. You know, there's a lot of everybody's losing money. Big companies, small companies, people, families. Just we're all trying to hang in there and ride the tide, and once things get back to quote unquote normal, I think if any of us could take a lesson or two away, let's take away uh let's not take for granted being able to go out and hang with your family and go to support not only big companies. I mean, you know, NFL, NHL, NBA, MLB, you know, not only the big companies. I mean, granted, I mean, we're all going to want to see sports again, and we're all going to be excited to see sports again. But support your small businesses too, the ones who are hit really hard by this. Some of the smaller companies can't stay open during this. Support um, not only the big guys that in concerts. I mean, me and the family go to see different shows every year. You know, Trans Siberian Orchestra is a big band that we try to see every year. Also, support your local, the smaller bands. You know, the guys who haven't made it to that level yet. So, and all of us know somebody. I mean, you go through my friends list, I got a bunch of people that are in local bands. I mean, hell, Brian used to have a local band, you know. I mean, he knows that rough road. It's not easy. You know, and especially you work your butt off to get these gigs. Now describe normal without using it in the description. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can do that because one person's, you know, what's normal for the spider is chaos for the fly. So we just have to. We have to ride those rails and be appreciative of what we have. Although I could always throw in one of my plugs for myself. I have been trying to get back into. We all know that I do sports writing and stuff like that, and due to creative differences with the editors of One Page, I'm on hiatus from One Page right now. So I'm going uh, back into writing my books. For those who don't know, I've written an action adventure series. Has 4 books published and available anywhere y'all look. They're on BarnesandNoble.com. They're on Amazon.com. And I was looking through my notes and looking at the progress of the 5th book, and guess what? I have 49,000 words already in my 4th book. or fifth book, I should say. So, if not me, then read some books. Use the time. Use it for me time. If you enjoy reading, then read. If you enjoy music, music. Why, thank you, sir. Writing is something, everybody's got their own little um what do you call their own thing that comes naturally to them, or that gives them pleasure, that they could work on. Like, some people are more musically inclined than others, and take to it easily without major lessons, while some will struggle to pick it up. And writing has just always been my thing. So I try to write, and I try to get it out there, because it's satisfying to have a work that's completed, but any writer's real satisfaction is to have other people read said writing. I get that, Judy. A lot of people would do that. If the book doesn't grab your interest enough, you might just want to pop through the highlights and things like that. Really good books, though, if you're skimming through, you see a scene and you might want to go back and say, how'd they get here? So that's the goal of a writer, to grab your attention enough to be like, you know what? Maybe I do want to know how they got here. You never know. It's funny, I used to skim through books when I was in high school, the ones that I never liked to be assigned what book to read. I liked reading, but as soon as you tell me that I have to read this book, I lost interest in it. That's a quirk of my personality. It hasn't gone anywhere. But yeah, I still would get an A on the book report. I'm not sure how I did that. Obviously, I read enough of it and paid attention to enough of it. Or I had really crappy teachers. You never know. We were talking about the WWE for a minute, and I do want to mention that we did have some sad news out of the WWE this week. Besides the layoffs, obviously those are sad, but most of those guys, one way or another, are going to land on their feet. Hall of Famer, WWE ring announcer Howard Finkel passed this week at 69. And for those who have watched the WWE for a while, he was a true fixture, growing up, and a true fixture of watching and being amused. And because sometimes it's really those extra guys who bring it, that that little extra there. Like some of the managers and stuff like that, those are the guys that like tie everything together, as it were. You really want to give them their credit. Holy moly, Hyperdog.
Happy dog. Big difference.
He's hyper when he's happy.
No, there's a difference between hyper and happy with him.
Hello, Chunk.
Ah, buddy.
You're a chunk.
Come on, find perch.
No, God.
Come on.
Here I go. I got this.
Oh, come on.
I got this.
Nope.
I can do it.
You jumped right up there the other day.
I got this.
Come on, up on the perch.
I can do it.
There you go. There's my boy. There's my boy.
You're funny looking.
All right, you watch mommy. You watch the house. I'll be right back. I'm just going to the store.
I
Be right
don't
back,
like-
everybody.
I don't like the sound of that. That means you're leaving. Is he not adorable? And I call him a chunk, but believe me, I know he ain't nothing. He ain't nothing but muscle. I don't mean chunk in an insulting way. Yeah, Jerry Lar has had some health scares, but knock on wood, as far as I know, he's hanging in there. One of the scariest things was when Jerry had that heart attack right next to Michael Cole, and Michael Cole really thought. I mean, he said later in an interview when they were talking about it, he honestly thought he just saw one of his best friends die in front of him, and he was completely freaked out. And that was one of the hardest things he ever had to do, was he had to keep the show going. You know, he literally thought he just saw his best friend die, and he had to, you know, stay professional and keep going. And oh yeah, in a lot of ways he's a big baby. Are you a big bye-bye? Are you a big bye-bye? He's a good boy. It took him some time after, you know, we got him to get easy. Don't slide, please. Stay. Stay. I'm not holding you. You gotta hold yourself. There you go. It took him, you know, he's a rescue like all of our dogs, and one of the best things about rescuing dogs is once they realize that was pathetic. Daddy, stop. Stop. Inside voice. One of the things about rescue dogs is once they settle in and realize they're in a safe place, their personality starts to come out. Ugh. Oof, oof, oof. Careful. I don't want you to fall. You're inching towards the edge. You're going to flop right off, and you're not going to know why you did because you don't understand gravity. Gravity is not just a good idea, it's the law. Oh, no. I mean, honestly, that's not easy to do at all, Judy, and I honestly think that took a lot out of Michael Cole. I really think. I mean, the mental stress that put under, and then the relief when he got better. I mean, no joke. That really had to mess with him. And let me see. Assuming that we got the right age, I know. Assuming that they got the right age when we got him, he's probably you're around 4.5, I would think, right? Yeah? Closer to 5 or 4? Am I calling you too old? I mean, that was kind of pathetic. That was kind of pathetic. Oof, God. He's between 4 and 5 in that ballpark, you know. Again, unfortunately with rescues, you get information, but you get very sketchy information, and you know, we've gotten we've gotten lied to a lot. You know, we've taken on some of the harder, some of the, you're gonna slide. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful. We've taken on some of the harder cases. That's a nice little menagerie you got there. Do the horsey and the dog get along? Because I've always wanted to get a horse, and I've always wanted Chase to be able to play with the horse. I've always wanted the pug to play with the horse. I think it would be so damn adorable. And I know most of the time dogs and horses get along pretty well if they're introduced properly. I would love to rescue a horse and just see, you know, this tiny little pug. This tiny little pug treating each other. I mean, sure, for the most part, the dogs get along well, but you know, especially like when you have rescue dogs, like if we go out, not that we go out a lot right now with, you know, everything going on. Oh, that's awesome. Stop. They get along to the, you know, they get along enough, but like when we go out, we always make sure they're separated because you always want to make sure that they don't play too rough. Like Chase and Brutus, you guys have seen Chase and Brutus run through here. But like if we go out, I'll leave Chase in one of the bedrooms just because Chase is over 11 years old. Brutus is still like 3 or 4. So he's like still puppy mentality. And pugs get very exhausted very quickly. So I'm not going to have, you know, you always want somebody around just to make sure one doesn't get too tired, one doesn't get snippy. Especially as you see this one, sometimes he thinks nibbling is playing. Which it is, I know, but you're gonna fall, buddy. Hey, go get Kira. I hear Kira. Go get Kira. Where's Kira? Go get your toy. Kira's in the kitchen. Go chew on her butt. Don't sigh at me. I'll tell you what was really fun. At one point, we had a big pack left of the original. We had 5 dogs. We had a Rottweiler, we had a Cane Corso, we had 2 pugs, and we had a bulldog, a different bulldog than this one. Yes, you weren't our first bulldog. I'm sorry. You're insulted. I know.
Who's your boy? I know.
Daddy went out and somebody's stressed. Daddy left.
I know.
Where'd he go?
He'll be back.
He never takes me.
He doesn't. All right.
You can't go in the store.
That is very true, buddy. You cannot go into the store. If he's going to the store, you can't go to the store. I'm sorry, buddy. He's a little boo-boo, though.
He's a good boy.
He is.
Can you bring me a Pepsi?
I can do that.
Well, thank you. But unfortunately, like I said, you know, we only have one left of the original pack of 5, who is Chase.
My stomach has...
Oh, that's got to be fun. I love horses. Horses are awesome.
My stomach has calmed down enough, and I'm heating up my pizza crusts that I pilfered from all y'all who don't like eating pizza crusts last night.
He's like, I like pizza crust.
You like anything that's edible. You would probably think it's cool though. Aaron from Game Grumps, his mom is actually a horse person. Like takes care of horses and stuff. Has her own ranch.
Yeah, I'm talking with Judy over here, and she loves
What a good boy.
Well, if your dog is a service dog, absolutely, then your dog definitely could go.
Well, yes, that's true.
Chase,
Service
depending
dog.
on the store, some stores will let small dogs come in with you. I used to take I used to take Paulo all the time because Paulo couldn't walk.
Hey, he's all stressed because Daddy isn't.
Go in the closet, give him a treat or two. Let him calm down.
You want a treat? Come here.
I saw those ears.
Come here.
Go look here.
Come here. I'm gonna give you a treat.
I know what a treat is. But yeah. Paulo couldn't walk the last year and a half of his life, so I would put him like on my jacket in the carriage and he would just lay there, like where toddlers go. Oh goodness, he must be gorgeous. I'm assuming it's a he. How old is he? 15 hands high. One of these days I'll end up either rescuing or having a horse or two. I've always wanted to. He's still got a lot of years in him then. He sounds beautiful. There's a couple of horses, there's a few horses that live near us that every once in a while we'll go visit and say hi to. And the dominant horse of the little herd is only like there's like 5 I think in the herd. So it's a small little herd. But the dominant horse, pardon me, Montgomery, did you really just come in here with a cup? Monty. Montgomery, can I have that, please? Monty. Oh, that's even better. That's even better when you have that, that immediate bond. But like I was saying, one of the dominant horse recognizes Liz as soon as she gets there. You might want to talk to your dog. That one.
Monty, come here, buddy. Well, I see why, and I don't know.
He just brought that in from the kitchen, like literally a minute ago.
What is this?
It's a cup.
This is not for you.
But I like it.
No.
But it's a cup.
No.
But I like it. And no, I don't smoke sticky buds. I am a true advocate of legalization and everything like that. But I work for the post office, so being that it's a nationwide company and it's not nationally,
Because it's federal and it's federal.
Yeah.
If it weren't federal, then there'd be a difference.
yeah, it's kind of like sports. It's like the NFL and everything. Some states it's legal for them to smoke, some states it's not. But even they're getting smart that they're starting to, back down on getting people in trouble for smoking.
All right, I want to do a quick test on something. Just cue up any track. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. YouTubers, you hearing that noise?
Crackle.
Still grappling?
Yep.
Then that's on YouTube. It's not even on there. Mic's disconnected. We're running directly off the built-in mic for the YouTube app. I don't know. I didn't think to do this before. That's direct to YouTube.
Interesting.
Yep. We're not using that mic right now. I'm only using the built-in. The fastest and easiest way to troubleshoot that. So, go.
That was
I
adorable.
love that hugging that kid. And that's a big smile right there.
That was adorable.
I love the smile. Yeah. Hey, where's your toy? Where's your toy? Go get your toy. Come on. Go get it.
Who got a headshot? He's got the ribs.
1 second, buddy.
He said it's actually getting worse.
Yeah. That's on YouTube. How's that? No, I won't be restarting. People are just gonna have to deal.
How odd. Oh well, we'll get it going. It'll amaze. It'll just clear up eventually. But anywho, where was I? Oh yeah, right. Being being working for the post office, I can't smoke. But I do believe eventually, it's just going to be completely legalized and then we won't have to worry about it. In the meantime, for my aches and pains, I take a couple Advil and just wander through the day. Oh, also this week, one of the things I forgot to mention, in the baseball world, we lost the Yankees co-owner, Hank Steinbrenner, at 63. He again had been dealing with, had been dealing with health issues for a while. So, especially nowadays, they're being specific to make sure that to say what happened. But again, we're going to make it through all this. You know why? Because we're tough. I know you.
Only the shadow.
Look at you, Mr. Technology over there. I'm done with the show in 10 minutes.
Hey,
When I'm done, I'll take you.
inside voice.
He was doing this for a while. Here I come. He is the cutest little chunk, isn't he? Yeah, absolutely. A lot of things are common sense, but unfortunately, lately we don't have a lot of common sense on a lot of things. The different governors opening beaches and stuff like that is one of those things that's making me worry that the lockdowns are gonna take longer, because if you do stupid stuff like that, then you're just gonna delay the inevitable. We want to get this behind us, not in front of us. But again, I do want to say I know what it's like to be an essential worker, and I'm an essential worker, and I'm not even at the most dangerous part. You know, the EMTs, the police officers, the firefighters are even closer to the lines than the mail carriers are. I mean, the mail carriers, delivery drivers, hell, even the Uber Eats people, you know, things like that. I mean, some people literally can't get out now, and, you know, there's a lot of deliveries happening and a lot of ordering out in a way that's supporting some of the smaller businesses, because a lot of them are closed. My favorite Chinese place has been closed since all this started. I want Chinese food. Feel better, old Hyper One?
Well, I mean, you're saying he was doing that for a while. That'd be the equivalent of you saying you had to go to the bathroom and people telling you, no, wait.
Been there, done that. I know you're getting flashes of him here and there. He's just teasing you. He'll be back in another 10 minutes or so. Don't let him tease you. He shall return. But let me see. Today is April 19th. Believe it or not, we are more than halfway through this month. Isn't that amazing? But trying to stick onto sports somewhat, because there's not a lot to talk about. But there is football to talk about this week because on the 23rd, which is Thursday, right? Thursday? Thursday? Yes. I want to make sure, you know, in my head I knew it was Thursday, but you know, I don't want to say Thursday if I'm not sure, but yes. Starting on Thursday is the NFL draft. So this is a nod to trying to keep things quote unquote normal and trying to move ahead as far as we're gonna be normal sometime. We're gonna be able to go see sports. We're going to be able to do things. I really, really want to go to another game, and it just figures that, you know, just get the bug to go, just figure out how to go and get there, and now I want it to go again this year, and we're dealing with all this crapola. But dang it, we're gonna make it. And on a I don't know if it's a more serious note or for everybody who, you know, spends a lot of time on social media and stuff like that, and I'm not telling you not to do that. Can I make a suggestion? Just a little one. Go easy on sharing some of these articles that are based on little to no fact and are really just trying to sensationalize and get hits and alright, Sticky Buds, you do you. We'll see you in about 20. And it's always good talking with you. But like I said, let's, especially the ones, people are obviously upset because events that they were going to go to are canceled. We've mentioned, you know, Brian and the kids were going to go to see like a 3-day music fest, the Epicenter one. And of course, that with everything else got canceled. I see random articles out there with the headline, there won't be any live musical events until fall of 2021. 2022 now looks like the time that it's going to be. Stop sharing those. Seriously, stop sharing those. There is no factual basis behind them. There is no way at this particular point, at April such and such 2020, you cannot, I don't care who you are, say there are going to be no gatherings for the next year and a half, 2 years. All that is doing is upsetting people, stressing people out, especially people who, you know, make their living, oh, I don't know, like band members and stuff like that, who make their living doing this. People who hardly ever get out, but one of the few things they do is do that. I am not a person who goes out a lot. Okay? I'm not a person who goes out a lot. But when there's a show or something, or a WWE event, or, you know, something that we could get out to, we try to do that. Nobody wants to have the thought put in their head, hey, for the next 2 years, I'm not going to be able to do a damn thing. Nobody wants to hear in their head, I'm not going to be able to get a gig for the next 2 years. And honestly, if we stop freaking each other out, maybe some of the dumber ones out there will stop being so defiant and maybe follow the common sense rules, and maybe we'll actually get past this quicker. But I know a lot of idiots out there that if you tell them you're not going to be able to do something for the next 2 years, they're just going to say fuck it and start doing it now. Which may not increase it for the next 2 years, but it's certainly going to, hurt what's going on. I don't want to minimize at all people who have gotten sick, and even worse, people who have passed away from this. As a favor to your own mental health, stop looking every couple of hours at numbers. Stop looking at how many people have been tested positive. Stop looking at how many people who have passed away. Or at least if you're going to look at those numbers, also look at the numbers, how many people have recovered. And that's not to minimize anything, but that's for your mental health. You can't live in a constant state of fear. You can't live in a constant state of, oh my God, is this going to happen to me? You have to be careful. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of those around you. You have to you don't want to be the first domino that falls and gets somebody 5 dominoes down. So you do have to be smart. But you don't have to mentally torment yourself either. And I'm seeing more and more of this with the people that I see, and it's taking a mental toll on a lot of people. And this situation is stressful enough. Don't torment yourself. I mean, you could be smart and you could take care of yourself and you could do all the right things without overdoing it. I want you all to be safe. I want you all to take care of yourselves. And I want us all to get through this. Believe me, I've had moments this week that I've gotten very, very, very pissed off when I've seen firsthand how people can be just assholes, there's no other word for it, and blatantly defy safety. Not taking into account you're not just risking yourself, but you're risking this and this and this and this in that domino effect. So just, again, like you said, use common sense. If you don't have common sense, and some of us, gonna have to say, some of y'all out there don't. If you don't have common sense, then perhaps you should ask one of your more level-headed friends, hey, am I being an idiot? Because most people who are airheads have that friend that they know is smarter than them, or that they know is better in a crisis, or that they know is the more organized one. None of us are all those things. None of us are. Okay? We all know people who do things better than we do them. I have a friend on Facebook who's done with her Christmas shopping every year by February. I don't know what planet this creature lives on, but she's always done. Me? I'm always buying last minute stuff for Christmas Eve. We're all different. But being different doesn't mean you should be stupid, especially in a position like this. And if you are a person who, I beg your pardon. If you're in a position where you have authority over anybody, like a manager, like, a supervisor, like a boss, number one, get off your high horse, figure out what's good for everybody. Stop trying to make yourself look good. Stop trying to be whatever you think is best only for you. And everybody, I've said this before and I'll say it again, everybody, pay attention to what companies and how they're treating their people now. Because once all this is over, remember who the good ones were and who the good ones were not. Because these are important things. It is getting close to that time. Where the big guy shall be returning. But like I was saying, leave us, pay attention this week. They're going to be talking about the draft, and more than talking about it, they're going to actually be doing the draft, so that's going to make a lot of changes and a lot of teams. Another couple of weeks, hopefully we'll have the schedule for the NFL. Another 2-3 weeks, hopefully we'll have hopefully we'll have a revised schedule, get some hockey in for all my friends who are hockey fans. Get some basketball in, maybe. I mean, the March Madness is shot to hell. I mean, there's still time for baseball. Again, some of the games may just start with no fans in the stadiums. And, once that happens, I mean, it's very weird. Like, the WWE is doing just that. They're doing their shows, and AEW. They're both doing their shows with no one in attendance, and I mean, you really got to give it to them because it's hard. It's hard to do that. It's hard to do something when you know sports and stuff are based on fan participation, and not having them there is understandably going to feel weird to them. But they're trying because that's what that's what their medium is. Ah, well then. Thank you for the confirmation. I wonder what I. That's weird. I wonder what it is on them. I mean, it's Sunday. Maybe somebody fell asleep at the switch. Ever have that one hair that keeps falling in your eye and you can't move it, and it's like it's there, but you can't feel it, and you can't move it. Sorry. I just feel this one hair like across my eyeball. I can't get it to move, and it's starting to drive me crazy. Crazy-er. Still want to do my bangs. I want to do them right. I don't want to have them look horrible. I mean, that's also very possible. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of the big YouTubers are doing live events, playing GTA 5, doing, watch parties and stuff like that. I mean, especially if there's a lot of live shows right now. I've actually been going back to some of my favorite YouTubers and watching like some of the older videos. Markiplier is one of my favorites. There's a couple of games that I've played because I've seen him play it. Obviously, Five Nights at Freddy's is one of the biggest ones. Vanish is a really creepy one that was pretty good. I like going back and watching the older ones, but like sometimes I feel so bad because there are some of the games that like legitimately creeped him the hell out. and it's like you almost feel bad giggling. But one of the games he and a lot of the other YouTubers play, um, it's called a rage game for a reason because you easily rage when you play it. But I mean, I kind of want to play it just cause. I mean, just cause I want to play it because it looks like fun. But at the same time, I know that I would like just completely freak out if I played it. And it's one of the ones it's on Steam. If any of you play that, and it's called Getting Over It, and it's one of those. It's I really, really, really want to play it, but it gives me anxiety watching him play it. So I know I will just freak the hell out if I do. And a couple of games I've played because he's played them and had like almost identical rage reactions. One of them is called Give Up, and it's actually Give Up and Give Up 2. I beat the second one, but I didn't beat the first one, so I'm not sure why I did that backwards, but I mean, literally, it's 50 levels, I think. And you could either get through all 50 levels, or literally, there's a great big blue button that says give up. I mean, and it's one of those where you're a little tiny, little itty bitty guy, and you know, the jumping and the getting around the. It's simple as far as what you have to do. It's complicated as far as some of the jumps are just really annoying. Like, really, really annoying. And yeah, Getting Over It type of has that type of stress level to it. I mean, I legit freak out watching him. So if you're ever listening to Brian do his normal show and in between songs you hear this, you know, absolutely horrific scream from the other room saying something like what the actual hell, that would be me playing that game because it's gonna happen. It will happen. I'm trying to be good. Don't you at me. I don't need no comments from no peanut gallery. Sometimes he's exhausting. Just picking on me. I don't need your backsass. Don't you backsass me. Don't you worry, you'll be rid of me shortly. He's getting all his stuff together. He's getting his ducks in a row. He's getting his apples in a barrel. He's getting his peas in a pod. I'm trying here. They're not all gems. I try my best here. Some of them you gotta throw the hook out and see what you catch. Sometimes you don't catch nothing. Or sometimes you hook a old boot in the lake and you clean the lake out. So I mean, it is what it is. Well, good morning, beautiful.
Junior Bar.
Huh?
Power Hour.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just about done. Or maybe I am done.
I'm gonna jump up.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen you.
Hi.
How's it going? That's my nose.
Mama.
Yes, yes.
Howdy, y'all.
All right, my darlings, I'm heading out. I hope y'all enjoyed our time together.
Excuse me. What is a good word, everybody? Beautiful day out there. Absolutely gorgeous. And I noticed that you did the same thing I did. I went to a different broadcast in YouTube and I heard that same noise come up. All right. The way you truly feel, little Archive X.
The way you truly feel. The way you truly feel. The way you truly feel. The way you truly
Once again, the track you just heard wrapping up. The Way You Truly Feel, Archive X. Right here on CCNC, Compound Concentrates and Coffee, with me, the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. You're on my little brainchild here. We're coming to you live from the Compound in Orange, Connecticut. Hence part of the name. Yeah. Hopefully you are having a good one out there. Truly. Right. We're only actually hanging out for another 2 hours. So, if you have any requests, something you want to hear, an artist, a genre, shout it out. Let it be known. Send me a message. All right, let me jump over here really quick. It's not an R&B and soul, so no. There we go. Plaid Pants in Peril, some global genius. Excuse me. go. Plaid pants in peril. Now, I have a little Airlands. This is Ghosts in the Daylight. Right here, everybody. There we are. So, yeah, glad to know the clicking is not my show, but on YouTube's then, because it is happening in other broadcasts on YouTube. Although, once again, just waiting on that board to come in. I'll be able to do some nicey nice and adjustments here. Let's go over here. It's called Extreme Squad. Jumbo. Hey, Jonathan, how are you, friend? Thanks for joining us over there in Facebook land. What's the good word? There you go. Extreme Squad, Jumbo. Next up. Well, let's keep it moving, shall we? Another Jumbo for you. Welcome back. Yes, I was talking about that before. When I was out there, what I did was I went to a different YouTube channel. Then I went to another YouTube channel, and I was hearing it on theirs as well. So I knew it was YouTube, but I disconnected all microphones from here, and it was still happening. But you know what? Still worked out good for everybody because there's a brand new battery in the unit over here, which is feeding the phantom power to our XLR microphones. I have to maintain that battery until the new board comes in. The board then powers that system. So, not a big deal. Go. Keeping it moving. Jumbo. Solomon David, professionally known as Jumbo, the DJ, music producer, sound mutator, MC, crate digger, curator of fields. Go to Instagram.com/Jumbo is drama. Now I'm going to jump onto this track. It's called Matrix. one moment. Ow. Grab myself another water. That Matrix right there again, Jumbo. You wanted some Jumbo? You got it, no problem. Now, Jumbo and R&B and soul. Dude's all over the place. Honestly, you find him in things from hip hop, novelty, jazz, R&B, soul, rock. Like all different places. All different places. This, Imagine Us, is going to be wrapping up his block right now, but of course I'll be playing more of the show. You know that. Speaking of the show, make sure you're ready. You're raring to go. You got your thinking caps on. You got your head straight, because we will be doing trivia. Of course. don't have the balance for it to be
You
up
don't
like
know
that.
You don't know
I am the one person who knows you the best.
I am a picture of Grace and boys.
As Monty's looking at you like, what, Ma? There you go. Again, imagine us. You know what? I'm going to do one more. Okay. You sent it over. You asked for Gearhead. Good track. I'll play it.
Have you seen his ball? I haven't seen the ball.
We talked about this. Literally, the last time I saw him with it was in the living room. So, you and I looked on the one side of the couch. Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. You and I looked on the one side. Check the other sides. Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. It's been 420. It's been one giant 420. I mean, really. Hey you. What's up, Smoke Onyx? All right, Dig Infinity, Angelo, more the Napkin Sisters. You know, coffee is a beautiful idea. That does remind me. Yeah. right, coffee is on the way. There it goes. Now, global genius. Sure. I have your Nick Gallant coming up now. Global Genius coming up in just a moment. There you go. Brought the funk.
If I ain't the greatest, I'm about to be. Closet full of gas, I like all my fashion 90. Yeah, I'm fully loaded. Friend, lover, homie is the type that I attract. In the city on my back, and this money on my jack, nigga. It's a cold world, just dreaming in the ville. Dark clouds, no sunshine, I pray that I prevail. Hit those days on replay, wasn't seeing no change. Had to jump up off the porch, know it's gonna be a long way. But I kept running, I can't stop, I can't look back. If I left something, it's God given, I ain't need that. Might need some iced tea with a splash of the jack. Might need me a white tee and a black Cadillac. I feel like Boosie. I brought the funk, I feel like Boosie, baby. Ay. I brought the funk, I feel like Boosie, baby. Ay. Don't be surprised when I pull up, put them stars in her eyes. Be advised, be advised. Ay. I brought the funk, I feel like Boosie, baby. Ay. I brought the funk, I feel like Boosie, baby. Ay. Don't be surprised when I pull up, put them stars in her eyes. Be advised, be advised.
All right. Jump on down over here. I'm going to take a look at our roads. I have some on this day. I have a couple other things coming your way. Hopefully, the roads are clear if you have to get out. Clear. We are good. I don't see any incidents, any closures, or delays. So, very nice. Now, in East Hartford, it's looking good. In Hartford, nice. Bridgeport, New Haven, all the traffic, man, there is no traffic. Keep your eyes open, make sure you're watching out for the other person, and you are golden. There you go. This is like I do.
All day, all night. I'm getting tired of waiting on you. Yeah. Did you change your mind? Now you caught up, you got another boo.
like I do. Mika Lett, right there, is the artist. Go to MIKALETT.com. I have Airlands for you. It's called 2020 Mystery. I'm enjoying Wedding Cake. "2020 Mystery." Airlands. Now, how about, here we go. Bad Mood. Ian Cash, R&B and Soul, featuring Dahi, I believe is how it's pronounced. It's Dahee. Bad Mood, the name of the track. Yeah, Paul, unfortunately, that's a YouTube itself issue. If you even were to go check out some other streams on YouTube, it's happening there as well. Don't forget, this is why I run the Facebook broadcast. People can jump over to Facebook. It is absolutely crystal clear. That's why the option's there. No, Smokahontas, it's not on you. It is a YouTube issue right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I run 2 separate cameras, 2 separate audio systems. If an issue happens on one, you go to the other. Yeah, Facebook is beautiful. Like golden. We even tested it out on my end. We disconnected all the microphones, and it still happened. There we go. Bad Mood, the name of the track. Ian Cash. Ian's one of the newer ones in our collections here. Yep. IANKASH. Yeah. Now. Ella Joy Mayer. Luck. I did. My previous life. Yeah, hold on. I did. My previous life. Ella Joy Mayer, Luck. All right, everybody. I am just going to queue up a few tracks. Need to run to the other side of the building. Everything here, bathroom over there. What can you do? I will be back in a few minutes. We'll hang out with all of you. We'll do trivia. I'm going to start this off with Cotton Club Classics. Yeah, monkey. That's funny. We're coming across like we're old time vinyl, huh? I actually do want to pause that. I didn't mean to hit that one right away. Once again, trackpad sometimes, most times great things. Sometimes my other fingers will tap the edge of the pad and it automatically triggers shit. What's up, everybody? I am the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. It is SunDaze, compound concentrates and coffee. Let us take a look. I believe I had, if I'm not mistaken, yes. We have news of the dot 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 dot. Whoa. Speaking of, how about that one I spoke about and shared the other day? All the different animals and all the different stories that we've been hearing about animals doing things because humans are not around, so they're able to come out more and stuff. The video that I shared on both sides, the monkey sitting on a rooftop flying a kite. Not like the kite was stuck to him and he was running around because he was, oh my God, oh my God. He was sitting there interacting with the string. And he was flying the kite. I mean, that is pretty freaking amazing, honestly. Let's see. How about we do? How about we do? All right, Don Bear's Country. This is forever on my mind.
When I think I am over you, all those memories we made stars shining through, and I've tried, yes I've tried, but all the very many tears I've cried keep you forever on my mind. It's the way that you used
All right, in between this track and the next, we have another little news of the dot 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 dot. Whoa. This one here, well, talking about a pride of lions in a South African national park, which has taken advantage by lounging in the middle of the roads where normally there's traffic, there's cars and things, they stay away from. Yeah, the park itself has posted photos to Twitter showing the lions just lounging in the middle of the road. Officials said normally they would avoid it due to the presence of tourists. So, they were like, yeah, this afternoon they're just lying out in the tar. It's nice and warm. It's hot. They're enjoying the open outside rest camp. They also said that, since tourists have been barred from entering, they legit, they've just been doing this more and more and more. Of course, testing their boundaries. Oh, yeah. One of the ones I talked about and mentioned, bunch of deer that took over the quad at a college. It was real nice. What's up, Paul? Yeah, see, exactly. No vinyl sound over there in Facebook. Yeah, it's just it's a glitch on YouTube's end. Things happen.
No, trust me, it's work sometimes. You think it wasn't work to have to deal with your father's ex driving her around to spy on her? You think that
He
wasn't work?
barks much worse than he bites.
He's got the whole tribe talking. He's got the whole world walking. He's got the whole wide talking. About. He's got the whole world looking. He's got the hands in the air shaking. He's got the man in the road turning down and down. When he walks, much worse than he bites. What he does me for ferocious appetite. He walks much worse than he bites. And to know him is to love him, and to love him is to know him. Walks worse than he. You can get your bottom dollar, but you're working overtime to get your heart. He make you holler, make you holler, make you holler. Drive you crazy. He's got the whole tribe talking. He's got the whole land walking in his step. Mama tell him, I've always tried what you got on. And he walks much worse than he bites. He can dance a mean foot on the
I love picking on the little woman. All right. First question. Good luck to all who play, by the way. I'm holding up good, Paul. I'm holding up. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. In what university did Madonna achieve a dance scholarship? He barks much worse than he bites. Now, I have some country requests. Let's see here. We have stuff from Layla Tucker, a few others, of course. Now, the first question was, what university did Madonna get a dance scholarship? You still have a couple seconds to answer.
Can't you see that I'm moving on? And the same feelings that I had are gone. I know his heart can't get no rest 'cause of all the sins he did not confess. Doesn't mean to be free. Gotta live in his memory. He thinks I'm a little angel who won't raise a little hell. My wings are a little torn and tattered. Got a few confessions that I tell myself I'm
Uh, good guess. Good guess. I had a couple guesses up there, but nope. What I'm looking for here, she actually received that at the University of Michigan. University of Michigan. Alrighty. In the movie Cliffhanger, what stuntman leapt from flying jet to flying jet? All right. Now, Terrence Wilde, this is She Knows, but this is a pop track. So, what stuntman leapt between flying jets in the movie Cliffhanger? You know what? I actually double checking something. I need to fix something here. I said Karn, Simon Karn. It's not. It's Simon Crane. They have it misspelt in this quiz. Simon Crane. Yeah. People would be looking and looking and looking, and I'd be like, "No, I'm sorry, that's not the name." No. Good try, though. Once again, I did have 2 guesses put up. I had one out of Facebook and then YouTuber over here. Yeah, I'm looking at it, what they had written down here, and I'm like, I don't think that's right. Like, I need to do something here. I gotta check this. Sure enough. Because I've actually talked about the gentleman before for doing other movies, other stunts in other movies. So, like, I'm looking at it going, no, that's not right. letting the track finish out. We're right there. And yes, I did exactly what I've done before. I just sending a message over to the website, to their webmaster. All right, now you asked for a little chop it up. Lost Van Hagar. I could do that. Little Nico Fuzz. All right, who's the individual that set up a club of business people, which ended up developing into the Rotary Club movement? I love that. That's funny. I actually double checked this even myself because honestly, I didn't know the answer. The individual who started the Rotary Club, it was formed, I'll give you a hint. It was formed when a meeting of 3 business acquaintances in downtown Chicago were called. Ooh, track is over, so is the question. Good try, though. Now, attorney Paul P. Harris. The very first Rotary Club formed when Paul, calling together a meeting of 3 business acquaintances, did this in downtown Chicago at Harris's friend's Gustav Lear office in the Unity Building on Dearborn Street, February 23rd, 1905. Lance Tabor, stand up. Who's the only British Prime Minister to die at number 10 Downing? Only British Prime Minister to die at number 10 Downing. All right, well, I was looking for Sir Henry Campbell Bannerman. Yeah. Only one prime minister ever died at number 10. He was prime minister from 1905 until his resignation on April 3rd, 1908. Too ill to be moved from the building, passing only 19 days later. There you go. Stand up, says Lance Tabor. Nico Fuzz coming up next in the stand portion with When You Stand. We also have United We Stand. We have Standing Rock. We have a couple other Standing Rose. All right. What is Richard Gere's real name? 1 second. I was looking for Richard Gere's real name. Again, he really doesn't get mouthy unless he has to go. What? Would you pay $50 a pound for butter? It's supposed to be the world's best butter.
Ain't no butter that good.
Well, Richard Gere's real name. Sorry about the glare, YouTubers. Richard Tiffany here. Yeah, I just dropped Tiffany for the big screen. Next up, like I said, we are in a little stand block. Standing rock. Who did Boris Becker beat when he won his first Wimbledon men's singles match? Yeah, I had no clue that the man's middle name was Tiffany. The things you learn. So yeah, who did Boris Becker beat when winning his first Wimbledon men's singles?
Remember when we stayed to the house and put this on Penny? Told her to go take it off? It literally molded to the shape of.
He's very forgetful. He really is. I mean, it's cute, but he really is. He was a blonde in a former life, I swear. All right. Standing Rock wrapping up and again. Boris Becker beating when he won his first Wimbledon single. Well, it was Kevin Curran. Kevin Curran. Yeah. Former professional tennis player playing in two Grand Slam singles, two Grand Slam singles finals. Won four Grand Slam double titles, reaching a career high singles ranking of world number 5. Born March 2nd, 1958. Oop, slow. Slow's got to go. We don't do slow on the show. Standing at the edge of the world. All right, I'm looking for the largest passenger ship ever built that made its last voyage in 1968. $2:04. Uh-oh. Our time is winding down. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. Did he have to go? Had to go either way, but he still hasn't gone poop today then. I think the aliens did come through, buddy. Yeah. And the last time Smokahana spoke up was a question on what's everyone smoking today. I'm just rolling up some Master Kush. Or no, excuse me. There it is. Last time she spoke was the crackle sounds like you're coming through on vinyl, and that was at 1:14. So yeah, she said she was smoking on Master Kush, so I think we know what happened over there. All right. Keith Thomas, electronic, wrapping up the standing block. This is Time Stands Still. It's all good. It's a Saturday. Try that again. It's a SunDaze. As the words coming out of my mouth, I'm like, no. It's a Sunday, so being quiet is all right. There we are. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, I'm still stuck on Saturday. There we go. All right, you know what? This song is listed as medium tempo. No freaking way. No. I figured I'd try something different. That's got to go. I can do that. I can play some Psy for you, buddy. No problem. First one in the Psy tracks, Overkill. I did. I absolutely. That's funny because again, I was talking about it earlier. That's definitely a part of my life that I look back on and have fantastic memories with. You know, traveling from town to town, traveling state to state, traveling coast to coast. I mean, how many people get to do that in their lifetime, let alone be able to get to do it with, you know, a bunch of great guys and playing music that you wrote? Not doing covers, not somebody else's stuff. And I mean, I don't have a problem with covers. I've done them. But, you know, hell yeah. Cheers, Budrich. Welcome back. Heck, one of our videos, one of our road videos, it showed behind the scenes, it showed stuff going on as we were traveling, going to a gig or coming back from a gig. I believe it was after a show, honestly. Like, one of the guys, I believe, was even asleep in the back of the van. But this particular road video actually ended up being banned in multiple countries. The first time that that happened, we were like, woohoo! Yeah, it came back something banned in like six different countries at the time, or seven different countries. Oh, the ones at the whiskey? Yes. They actually have a service and they have a production company, which is listed at the beginning of one of the videos. Um, they have a production company that has these beautiful cameras. They have, I mean, they're high end. And you when you go in there, you can toss them some money. They'll do the recording, they do the editing, they do all sorts of, all the stuff. So yeah, yep. I made sure that as soon as I found out that they were available, they offered that. I was like, here, you know, I want to document this for sure. All right, I'm going to do another sidetrack, and we're going to be going over to Echopraxia or Austin Woodward, and then this is where I get off. And you all enjoy your Sundays. Again, it's gorgeous out there. Absolutely gorgeous. Go out and chill in your own yard. Just enjoy some of the day. It is right now here on the grounds of the compound, 58 degrees out there, 42% humidity. Winds have buzzed the station at 15 miles an hour. The winds haven't kicked up in a bit, but they have hit 15. Now, we have multiple days coming up this week where you are going to have temperatures 50s, upper 50s, or even better. So, let's see. What do I want to do? Like I said, I'm going to do one more from Psy. That's a good one right there. In my gallery. I do like that. I may end up doing that one. By the way, just for Psy now, we have well in excess of 100 tracks. So I actually could do a featured weekend for Psy. I'm going to do Hell Hath No Fury. Personal track recordings. What do you mean, like our discs, our music? I mean, I don't have any like CDs, any of our recording stuff that was available for sale. Like legit, we eventually sold all of what we had left. I have the masters and all that stuff from our things. Now, I'm going to jump over here. I'm going to put up. Here's a tune called Great Sorrow, Echopraxia. Oh, yeah. We have a ton, and I mean ton, of material that was recorded, never released. A boatload of video, both behind the scenes, stuff recorded at shows. Every single show, everything we ever played was recorded. Everything. Oh, yes. Okay, that was called Great Sorrow. I'm going to go over to Austin. Try that. Austin, if I spell it correctly. I want to do. It's a tune, man. It's so good. Where is it? Come on. There it is. Disassociate. He's doing good. He's doing good. Yeah, he was here Monday. He was here on Friday. It was the week before on Friday. He couldn't make it because he ended up working overtime. But I mean, he's hanging in there. He was, he's been having a hard time sleeping. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people that are because it's just the anxiety, the overall anxiety of everything that's been going on has just been getting to people in their sleep. But he's doing his best as he can. All right, here we go. Cy Coonan, the end of our show. Thank you everybody for being here. I do appreciate it, of course. I hope you have had a good SunDaze hanging out with us. Facebookers and YouTubers alike. YouTubers, once again, my apologies for the crackly crackly over there, old time radio sound. However, nothing on me. That's 100% on YouTube, as other broadcasts are doing the same thing. So, tomorrow's another day. Again, you be good out there. You stay safe. You all be good. You stay safe out there, okay? Peace. Much love, as always. All right, everybody. So long. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic Compound, Concentrates, and Coffee. Well, this week we are done. It's come to a close. Y'all be good. You stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, Mondays, 8:20-ish. All right. See ya, everybody.